Welcome back to Popcornia. This is Ahmed, and today I am joined by the man who will knock your teeth out and put them back in. They call him the dentist, Darren Stewart. Darren, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you, man. Just a bit tired, been a long day, but I'm still here, surviving.
Have you been doing media duties today?
Loads, about 20,000. Mental day so far.
Now I hear your opponent, Darren Till, he's not actually here today. No, what happened there?
I heard he's not well, man, but if I know he wasn't going to be here today because he's not well, I would have gave him my CMOS, because I do CMOS. It's called the baby maker, the dentist baby maker, yeah? Add that on Instagram, social media, yeah? But if I knew he wasn't going to be here, I would have gave him some CMOS, because we don't get ill, do you know what I mean? But I wish him a speedy recovery and get well soon.
So you want him in the best shape for your fight?
Say that again?
You want him in the best shape for your fight?
Yeah, man, whatever, just turn up, man, do you know what I mean? But I get it, when you're ill and you're cutting weight, it's not a joke. You know what I mean? It takes a toll on your body. But again, if I knew he was going to be ill, I would have gave him the dentist baby maker.
Yeah, what is that actually?
CMOS, Irish moss, yeah.
CMOS. Okay, I get that.
Yeah, I make my own.
Oh, do you?
Yes, sir.
Is that going well?
It's going very well, yeah, very well.
Okay, now let's talk a bit about your combat background. In your UFC, you've got a pretty good record, a winning record. Why did you then decide to cross over into boxing?
Because I just got bored of it, man. I wasn't getting no help, and I was getting more injuries. Wasn't doing nothing for me. And at the end of the day, yeah, it's me and my family that suffers. Do you know what I mean? If I was getting loads of sponsorships and stuff, maybe, but no one's paying my rent. I'll get paid from MMA, and I got to live on that until my next fight. Right. Do you know what I mean? And it's me and my family who's suffering. Do you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with the sport, but I just feel like I got less toll on my body of boxing. It's not pro boxing, it's misfits as well, so I get a chance to be myself. So I feel like I'm more at ease now, more relaxed.
So that's why you decided to come into the crossover space to, be yourself, show your personality.
Exactly, yeah. Here I get to be free now. I'm not handcuffed. I'm not chained to nowhere. I get to be free.
Now, one thing you said there when I asked you why you decided to come into boxing, you said, MMA wasn't paying, but you mentioned your family, and you said you wanted to take care of your family. I think that, as a motivation, that's very dangerous for Darren Till to be fighting.
Yeah, you could say that, man. But we're MMA fighters, whether it's family or not, we just turn up and fight.
Yeah.
People forgetting that he's not a boxer, he's an MMA fighter. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he used to do boxing, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But the mentality he's got, we don't care if you got family. So me saying I got family and that doesn't really bother me. It shouldn't bother him. Do you know what I mean? A fight's a fight at the end of the day. Do you know what I'm saying? So
you wouldn't say it gives you a stronger motivation?
Yeah, you used to, but it's normal now. When I first started MMA, yeah, it gave me strong motivation. Of course it did. But they're 10 and 6. You know what I mean? Like, what more can motivate me now? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm doing it for my family and myself. I understand, but ain't like when I first started. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing it for my kids, because sometimes that can backfire. Because if you don't do well, you let your kids down. So now I just try and block them out the picture. Obviously, it's for them. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? End of the day, fight's a fight. They're not in there with me. Do you know what I'm saying? So.
Now, Darren Till, he's had a couple of boxing fights. Have you had a chance to see them?
Yeah, I saw one highlight. Yeah, it was good. It was all right still. It was all right, yeah.
What did you sort of break down from that?
It's just the same thing I see in the MMA gyms, man. To the boxing world, a misfit, where everyone's just fascinated. He done what he would do if you just come training. I'm trying to say. It looked like they just got someone off the street and they said, pepper this guy up. And he did. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's honest truth, man. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm not trying to disrespect AT either. Do you know what I mean? End of the day, AT did turn up and fight. But he just done what he had to do, innit? It just strikes. Maybe because I don't want to sound too blunt. Do you know what I'm saying? But MMA fighters were just blunt like that. It just is what it is. We turn up, we just swing. You know what I mean? He did that, so.
Yeah. No, I think it certainly was a very competitive fight between them. Did you notice any weaknesses in Darren's game plan?
In the striking, not really. I think as the round goes on, I might have him. Do you know what I mean? But we see how it goes, because I can say all I want to say now, but when you're in there, it's different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And were you quite a proficient striker in your MMA days?
Yeah, I came from a taekwondo background. No one knows this. Obviously, no one knows unless I say it. I started with taekwondo. Do you know what I mean? So I've always been a striker. You know what I'm trying to say? I've always been a striker. Yeah. It's just when I come to MMA, I had to change who I was as a person and adapt. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but my striking's elite as well. No one's seen it. I can't really be my full striking self in MMA because I have to be aware of takedowns and kicks this and elbows this and subs this. Do you know what I mean? But now I get to be free. All I got to worry about is 2 pillows in the hands.
So it sounds like boxing's your true calling.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I went to box before MMA, but I just tried MMA because I've done stand up already. But as I was striking, people saw me in training. Yeah, people said you should be a boxer. You should be a boxer. Okay, it's not pro boxing, but it's misfit. I get to have fun, you know. So I'm here now.
That sounds good. Now, Darren, he's had a lot of sort of training in boxing, being a sparring partner for a lot of different boxers. Is that something you think will give him an advantage?
Maybe, but I've had loads of training boxing training as well. Okay. Just no one's seen it on footage. Couldn't afford a cameraman to come down and video me. Do you know what I mean? Like, just, you know, man, like he's got the name where everyone will come down and video him, so he can show that. Yeah. But I've done a lot of striking. I train with elite strikers, Norbert, Michael Venom Page. There's loads, Shipman. But there's loads down in shoot fights. Do you know what I mean? I've been abroad. I've trained with Chimaev, Hamza. I've trained with Gustafsson striking. I've trained in TriStar in Canada. I've trained loads of people here. I've trained with Leon Edwards, Fabian Edwards, all them man, big up them man as well, Birmingham. Like, I've trained with loads of people. You just don't see it. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's why I get when people don't know, they don't know, innit? Well, I'm saying it now, I'm doing my interview so people can see it. So people can hear, what I'm talking about. I'm laying it out there to the world, you know? I've trained with people as well, so not so much elite boxers, but I'm not scared of no elite boxer. Do you know what I mean? So.
Well, shoot fighters, they're known for a very unconventional style where they're bouncing in and out. I think MVP, he's popularized that. Is that something you're going to look to implement?
I might even do that. Okay. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm free in the misfits. I might do MVP's bounce. I might do a star jump. You know what I mean? I might do a sit-up. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm in misfits for a reason, to express myself. Do you know what I'm trying to say? People can say what they want about the boxing, about the bouncing, but when you're in there in front of Paige and KSI and all them, like, when you get hit with it, you know about it. Do you know what I mean? So people can chat shit what they want about the star jumps and all that fucking shit, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, just go spar him and then you'll know, innit? People talk a lot, but yeah, just go and spar the guy and then you can talk. If you can spar the guy doing that movement thing, you can beat him, then we can talk. Okay. But until then, I'm not trying to hear it. You know what I mean? So.
One person you mentioned at KSI, have you been seeing him train?
A little bit, but more time when he was in, before we turn up. So when I come there, more time he's leaving. Do you know what I mean? Right. So don't really get to see him train properly. But I've seen a little bit here and there, and he puts the work in. Okay. He puts the work.
How's he looking now? You think he's improved?
I haven't seen him now. I haven't seen him, in this camp. But the team that he's with, they'll always make you improve. Do you know what I mean? They always make you improve. Do you know what I mean? They put me back on my feet when I was losing a lot. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They took me in when no one else did. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So nothing else I can say. Do you know what I'm saying? But they will make you improve. Do you know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, now just a couple more before the press conference starts. Have you had a chance to meet Darren?
Whatever.
Like, after this fight was announced?
Oh, no, only on FaceTime. That was,
okay.
On FaceTime, last week. And it was respectful, it was cool, it was calm, yeah.
Do you think it will stay that way when you actually finally do meet face to face?
Maybe, but if it don't, so what? It's a fight game. It's what we do. It'll be that training. You know what I mean? It's normal. I mean, I'm still trying to get used to this industry because everyone's just getting so fascinated. Like, you know, like even the question you just asked, innit? Do you think it'll be the same when you meet each other? I'll meet him in the gym and fight him today and fight him tomorrow and fight someone else. It's just MMA fights were built different. Do you know what I'm trying to say? To us, it's another day in the office. This is training. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So to you lot fans, it's like, oh my God, they're meeting each other. No, man. I'll spar him today. I'll spar him tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? When you're next in for sparring, you know what I'm trying to say? It's normal. So.
Now, just lastly, you joining this boxing space now, joining Misfits, what's your long-term goal here?
To take everyone else's jobs. Yeah, presenting, commentary, the whole lot. Take everyone's jobs. Do you know what I mean? I want to do everything, not just fighting. I want to do everything. Okay. Presenting, modelling, acting, adverts, commentary, maybe refereeing, who knows?
Okay, I'm hearing the Darren Stewart show.
Exactly. And I won't change the name, but I'll be a part of it. I'll get my share. I'll get my shares in it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, it sounds nice to have you like a long-term character in the scene. But lastly, anything coming up for yourself? Anything you want to shout out to the people watching?
Follow me on Instagram, Darren_MMA, and follow my baby maker, the CMOS, the dentist baby maker, which is the reason why I'm not ill today.
The dentist, Darren Stewart. I'm looking forward to the fight, and thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, take care.